This is End Screen Noise. My name is Colin Dixon, founder and chief analyst at End Screen Media, and today is June 28th, 2019. According to Strategy Analytics, Roku is the big leader in the US market for streaming media players. The company says it has a 15% share, translates to 41 million devices. The second place, well, that's PlayStation, pretty far back at 30 million. And third place is Xbox with 29 million. Samsung Tizen TVs comes in next. It has about 25 million devices. Google with its Android TV and Chromecast powered devices, 23 million. And Amazon Fire TV back from there at 21 million. And according to Strategy Analytics, well, it's only going to get better for Roku this year, increasing its share to 18% or 50 million devices. Now, it is not this way in Europe. In the new free report from Endscreen Media, the TV Universe report, you can grab from the Endscreen Media website, that shows that in the UK and Germany, Amazon is the big leader. 38% of internet TV streamers in the UK use one, and 61% in Germany. And the second place, which is Apple TV, pretty far back with about 18% of internet TV users using it in each of those countries. What is the secret to Roku's success in the US market? Well, it's pretty simple. It's smart TVs, and things have really been going the company's way this year. According to IHS Markit, there is a new leader in TV shipments in the US market, and it is TCL. TCL, 26% of TVs that were shipped in Q1 were TCL, and 23% were Samsung. This is the first time TCL has eclipsed Samsung, and actually it's the first time in a long time that Samsung hasn't been number one. Why does this impact Roku? Well, TCL is a Roku licensee. It uses the Roku operating system to power its smart televisions. But the news is even better for Roku because the fifth biggest shipper of TVs, a company called Funai, is also a Roku licensee. Its brands Sanyo and Magnavox that also use Roku in their smart TVs. Now, 70% of televisions shipped in the US market are smart, and so that means that actually TCL and Funai shipped about 8 million smart TVs in Q1, and this has really gotten Roku's attention. Anthony Wood in the Q1 earnings call said that he thinks that Roku now ships 1 in 3 smart TVs in the US are Roku powered smart TVs, and certainly my analysis of IHS numbers and other data seems to confirm that Mr. Wood is just about right, that they are the big leader in smart TV operating system sales. So this is great news, but it's only really good news for Roku if it helps their really key metric, which is active users. And why is that so important? Well, Roku has really pivoted from a hardware manufacturer to a service provider with its Roku channel. That is where all the earnings growth is coming for the company now. It's ad sales, particularly in the Roku channel. So what Roku actually needs to happen is for all of those smart TV sales to transfer to big increases in active users. So the big question is that actually happening? Well, according to data from Q1, from Roku's Q1, it gained about 2 million active users in the first quarter, and it also shipped about 1.5 million of its own sticks and set-top boxes. Now, even assuming that not every one of those sticks or set-top boxes was enabled and became an active user, well, we'd still be thinking maybe about 1 million of them became active users. That means that all of those smart TVs shipped by TCL and Funai only resulted in about 1 million increase in active users. How can that be? So many, 8 million TVs shipped and yet only 1 million active. Well, it could be that not every smart TV shipped by TCL and Funai is actually powered by Roku. Certainly when I checked TCL's website, I found it very hard to find any TV that wasn't a Roku TV that was shipping, but they may have a low-end operating system that they ship with the really cheap TVs, and it could be that Funai is doing the same thing. Even assuming that only 4 million were actually Roku powered from TCL and Funai in the first quarter, well, that's only 25% translating into active users. That means that a lot of people are getting these TVs. They may be activating them, but they're just not using them. So this has to be a big point of discussion inside of Roku right now. How can they get more of these smart TV purchasers translating into active users? That must be a top priority for the company, because they really do need to keep boosting those active users to keep revenue growing at the Roku channel, which is where the big revenue growth is coming for the company. You can bet we'll be tracking Roku's progress in translating smart TV purchases into active users right here at End Screen Noise. We'll see you again next time.